Good morning. Welcome to SlimChat. I know I haven't done one for, well, they're a bit hit and miss lately since I've been ill, but I do apologise. Yesterday was down to the internet, nothing to do with me though. We had absolutely no internet most of the day, and it wasn't until late afternoon that it come back, and and then when it did come back, it took so long to upload anything. Was bad. So wasn't down to me being unwell yesterday, but that has been a little bit of the reason why it's been a bit hit and miss. But today my turn to cook, and so I'm thinking of doing the tuna bake and filming it. You never know, might come off. No, I should do it. I shall film the tuna bake today. I have to make the decision, you know, stick to it. It can be made fattening. It can be made very low calorie and virtually sin-free, or it can be made with a few sins, and I'll explain. Slimming World do sins. Weight Watchers its points. Now you can make this so it's pointless. I don't really want to say that, you know, but you know. Because basically all of the ingredients are free to use, so except cheese. So if you want it fattening, you just put cheese. If you want it to be lower in calorie, you can use reduced fat cheese. And there is a good selection of reduced fat cheddar now, which is what I put on there. So if you're doing Slimming World and you weigh out your cheese and you figure out the portion, because obviously you can have half of this thing or you can have a quarter of it. It really depends on how much of a piglet you are. So if you can then say, okay, there's 40 ounces, as it, well, no, that'd be huge, 40 grams, sorry, of cheese in my portion. So therefore, that's my healthy A box. Now the healthy A box, for those of you who don't know, when you do Slimming World, you get a healthy A option and you get healthy B options. Healthy A options are things like milk, cheese, and alternatives to milk and cheese. Healthy B are grains, breads, cereals, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, you can have the pasta, obviously, is some pasta's free, isn't it? I think all pasta free, which you could always use it for your healthy B. If not, I'm sure it's free. It's been a while since I did Slimming World, but the healthy A, you could either use it as healthy A. If you've already used your healthy A, just sin your cheese. It's simple. And you can really divide the quantity of cheese you've used. So if it says, you know, if you've got 40 grams, not ounces, and you times that by 4, it serves 4. And if you eat half of it, you've got to sin half the cheese. Get the drift? So it's easy, really. I know. Who knew there'd be so much maths in it? But anyway, it's easy anyway, really. It's just a case of, you know, figuring out how much cheese you're allowed on that diet, on the reduced fat cheddar, and tweaking it accordingly. Or when I used to make this for Mike and he was on one of his diet faddy kick things, I never put cheese on it at all. And you can use it without. You can make it without cheese completely. It's not as nice, I have to say. It's all right. It's still a tuna bake, but it's not got that yummy cheese. You can have it without, so if you don't like cheese or don't need cheese in your diet. I'm not sure what it'd be like with vegan cheese. I don't know how. You need a good melty one. If you found a cheese that melts good, then you're fine. Jobs are good 'un. So yeah, that's what I probably will do this afternoon. I've got lots of things I need to do this afternoon, but that'll be one of them. Also, I've got to do a few videos for Crochet Rocks. But Gary's going to see his mum, so I said I'd cook. And that'll be able to do it on my own with no one else around, and set up my tripod so you don't see the icky bits of the kitchen. You might just see a few bits, but you won't see the bit. So when I made the steak roll, oh, there was way too much visibility of the dodgy areas, so I deleted it. I didn't put it up. But if one day we do that again, I will make sure that you don't see it. or wait until the kitchen's finished, and then it doesn't matter what you see. Speaking of food, I'm starving this morning. I woke up hungry. And I think it's because last night I was so peckish, I ate my overnight oats. And now I've got nothing for breakfast. Well, obviously there are options out the kitchen to go make. But because I ate late and I've succumbed to the pangs of, oh, I fancy. Now, whenever I eat late, I always wake up ravenous. So that's the price that I'm having to pay, is my stomach is gurgling. So yeah, watch out for the video. I'm going nowhere near the scales. I haven't been good enough to worry about it. And you know what else happened? I used to keep track of all my weight, ups and downs, and hopefully mostly downs. But I used to keep a track of it on my phone notepad. But for some reason, my phone notepad just disappeared off my phone. And it is so annoying because it happened to Gary before me. And I actually did think, right, I'm going to write everything down and take photos of what I want to keep. Too late. It went, and that was the end of all of my messages, and that I wanted to keep all of the recipes, all of my patterns that I used to put on there when I was writing a pattern for my crochet. Passwords, Gary's passwords, my ex's passwords, everybody's passwords in the world were on there. So now I got major missions whenever I do anything. So I did try and get it back, but it didn't work out. I'm going to try one more thing, actually, and if it doesn't reload back in, I have no idea. Just going to have to muddle through best I can. But I hate when phones malfunction like that and things just disappear. My kids have lost photos, but, you know, real treasured photos and videos. And I've said to them, you know, so many times, back it up, put it on the computer, you know. Because, you know, when they go, it's heartbreaking that you can't get them back. So anyway, I'm going to go, and I know there's not an awful lot of diet chat going on, but I will be cooking. So that might be handy for someone. It's not a bad recipe, actually. It's something I've made for many years, and it always goes down well. Rory's fell over. I can't have that. You drunk? That's it. He felt a little bit unstable there. Maybe I just need to sort of flatten his bottom a little bit. One of my subscribers made this for me. If you don't know, her name's Melissa, and this is Rory. Isn't he cute? Beautiful. So I'll just flatten your bottom, and then that's better. Now it'll stay, hopefully. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go upload this and get ready for the day. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.